Part 2, The Red Room. I was getting myself together and I went for my cell phone in my backpack. I saw there were 30 missed calls. I wondered why, knowing all my family knew I'm staying at the university for a few days. My boyfriend was spending the summer with his parents in their resort, but we had already talked about my situation and he knew about my stay. I wondered who could be calling me with this kind of urgency. I paused to realize who it could be but came to nothing. There were no messages or any voicemail left on my phone, so I simply put my phone back. I looked at my watch and saw it was 3:0. Weird as it may seem, I was sure enough that a few minutes had already gone by after I woke up, checked my phone and looked at my watch. I simply took it as my watch being broken even though I was starting to feel uneasy. I have heard stories regarding the unholy hour of 3 a.m. but I chose not to delve further into pondering it. I opened my lamp to start working on my paper. My friend seems to be sound asleep, I can see her body breathe. When I opened the lamp, I looked at my paper and to my shock, pencil from top to bottom was my paper. The paper I have been working on for a day and a half now was marred by an aggressive scribble that ran from top to bottom that almost felt like someone tried to rip my paper in half. Instead of fear, I felt really frustrated and mad about this, and my anger turned on my friend, thinking she may have done this in an effort to slow me down. But then I tried to calm my nerves, thinking maybe it's just that I have just woken up and been irrational. After all, if it was her, she would have already giggled after I opened the lamp, but instead I heard her snore soundly. I even pushed her slightly and saw she was really sleeping. Not wasting time, I tried to get as much done as humanly possible. After several minutes of being glued to my paper, I realized my friend got up and she seemed to have ran out of the room quickly. The light on my paper is the only thing I can see and the dark room was hard to discern. I had to cover the lamp by my hand and managed to catch a glimpse of my friend running out of the door. I squinted my eyes just in time and saw her run out. I figured maybe she needed to go to the washroom urgently and I went back to writing my paper.